Hello, this is Riley and welcome to my multimedia discussion week number 4 for MPA 594. And for this week assignment, I'm going to compare the government law enforcement with the private one. The government law enforcement can be police department, probation department, county sheriff, and versus those private police that are hired by those community. When we take a look at the two types of law enforcement, we can see that they try, both of them try to provide certain type of service to the community, but they are different in the way they how they function, um, their goals and purposes, and also like whether or not they have to deal with what we call wicked problem, where that well, the wicked problems they usually be handled by the public sector and not by the private agency. Now, first of all, public and private sector are run differently because the public agency they will have to follow the constitution and also follow the Woodrow Wilson politic administration dichotomy. One side will make the law and the other side will carry out the law. So basically, the police officer on the field will have to follow their agency rules and procedures. Also, within the public agency, they're going to be layer of employee. This one refers to the Weber's bureaucracy. So each employee will be responsible for different type of job, and it's different from the private sector. Because for the public sector, the managers or the CEO will have all the power and will have more flexibility to create laws and procedure for the people on the field, and also the government employee they are held at the higher standard than the private employee. Next, public and private sector they have different goals and purposes. The main goal for the public sector are going to be provide public goods, provide service for the community, while private sector, their main goals is profit. Go back to Woodrow Wilson's politics and administration economy. Public officials they will have rules, laws, and policy that they have to follow in order to achieve their goals, while private employees they don't have to follow those law procedures, so they can change their techniques, change their practice to in order to achieve their goals. And also I will be mentioned that for the public agency they cannot ignore the problems. They have to be the one that solve the problem. Meanwhile, the private sector they can pick and choose what is the best for their company. So they will focus on the more profitable project or more or like easier to do. The last theme is about wicked problems. So this type of problems are usually very difficult to solve, very complex, and sometimes it feels like it is impossible to be solved. So for government agency, they usually don't have a lot of time or data or resource to handle this type of problems. This problem can be like homelessness, and when the government come up with a solution, and if that solution fails, uh, the public can view the government as ineffective. In contrast, private agency appear to have a clear measure for their success, and even though they may face some tough problems or like difficult problems or big problems, they have more time and resource to tackle those type of problems, and usually they will be successful because they can pick and choose how to handle those type of problems. So in conclusions, both private and public agency, they have the same goal, which is to provide services to the community. But the public agency have more rules and regulations that they have to follow and less flexibility, while private sector, their main goal is profit and will utilize all practices to achieve that goal. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.